Jonathan Lee Riches investigates, covering the Moscow, Idaho stabbings. 4 college students brutally stabbed in the middle of the night, November 13th, 2022. Police have made no arrests. Police have identified no suspects. Police have found no murder weapon. Who did it? Today we are going to talk about locks. Locks and door handles. Why? Well, it has been reported, if you've been following the Moscow, Idaho case, it's been reported that Xana's mother told News Nation that right about a week before the murders happened, Xana's father was at the Moscow home and he was fixing a lock. A lock. But we don't really know details at this time about the lock. Was it a lock in one of the rooms of the house, or was it one of the outside locks? Hearing that the home had keypad locks, but other tenants have been speaking out saying that inside the home, just regular door handles. So let's talk. Why was Xana's father at the home 1 week prior to the murders fixing a lock? Xana's father lives in Arizona. He lives in Arizona. Was he just in the area and Xana was like, hey, come over and fix a lock? Or did he go over there on his own initiative? What was that all about? Because I'm thinking, if you have problems with your lock, if the father was in Arizona, wouldn't you just call a locksmith? Or wouldn't you just call somebody on a thumbtack and tell them to come over and fix your locks? Would you bring your family member all the way out to fix your locks? Now, he could have been in the area, but what was he in the area for? Because we've seen news reports he is from Arizona. What was he doing in the area? Locks. Now, has police talked to Xana's father? Has police interviewed Xana's father? Because according to the mother, he was at the house. What was he doing there? And what else transpired when he was at the house? Now, say Xana wanted a lock on one of her rooms. Why? Why? I just think the timing of that is very suspect, because you're in a home with a bunch of roommates and you're asking for lock to be fixed. Were you in danger? Was Xana feeling like her life was in danger? You want to be safe in your own home and have security, but did she feel she was around people where she didn't feel safe and she wanted a lock fixed? And this is what I'm talking about inside her home, like inside one of her rooms. Her room lock. I'm talking about the room lock, not the door lock on the outside of the house. I'm talking about, did she feel uncomfortable with the college students around her? Maybe possibly people were stealing in the house, because we've seen photographs with a bunch of people inside that home. A bunch of people, friends with the victims, posing for photographs. I've seen a bunch of photographs of lots of people in that home on the 12th and the 11th of November. Well, that's when the posts were made. Don't know if they were actually there that day, but they were. It seems like many people have been in that house. I'm hearing rumors that it's party central. Party central. So does Xana have this fear, like she didn't want people to go in her room, or she didn't feel safe when people possibly could be crashing inside the home? When I say crashing, staying on the couch, for the night, partying. Very good possibility. So what else do we know about these locks? Like these keypad locks. Did all the rooms in the house have locks? Did Kaylee and Maddie's upstairs room, loft area up there, I looked on the map, 2 rooms up there, did they have keypad locks? And when all of them go to bed at night, do they lock their door? Do they lock their door? What about the dog Murphy? You've heard Murphy was locked in a room or in a room. What's going on with that? So that's the focus of this video about locks. Hopefully authorities spoke to Xana's father. I'd be curious to hear why he was there. Let me just spin this around. Locks. Was it a keypad lock? Was it just a regular locking key? What locks did Xana's father fix? Does anyone know? Because it's coming out of Xana's mom's mouth, unless she ain't telling the truth. Could have Xana's mom just made that up and the father wasn't there? Because the father hasn't responded to the allegation that Xana's mom made. Key locks. So this whole segment is about locks. I'm not a locks expert. I'm not a locksmith, but I want your input. What else do you guys know about locks in reference to this case? Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. I am covering this case at all angles, and I saw that report and I was like, okay, the father was there fixing locks. It's kind of strange to me, but maybe he was there also to see his daughter. He was there to see his daughter, and or maybe the father saw something in the house he didn't like and was just trying to help his daughter. A lot of unknowns, but sad situation in Moscow, Idaho. We'll talk soon. I'll be posting more videos later. Everyone be safe, praying for the victims, praying for the victims' family. Everyone be safe. God bless.